The Southern African Development Community SADC, together with the ongoing support from the Federal Republic of Germany via the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit GIZ, strives for a politically stable, socially just and a sustainable, economically developed SADC region.
We are a family, as for now, of 15 member states. They have a treaty, and the treaty is basically the constitution of SADC. Member states are using the protocols where they set up the framework to implement a number of objectives.
Germany tries to support SADC as an organization, the SADC Secretariat, but also the member states, to achieve the goals they have set for themselves. Germany has allocated more than 180 million euros over those years to the various cooperation programs with SADC. And our programs are focused in the areas of regional water management, transboundary management of natural resources in general, and also in the area of regional economic integration. And these programs are complemented by programs in the area of peace and security, and also activities that are aimed to strengthen the capacity of the SADC Secretariat itself.
The heads of the member states established the SADC Secretariat in 2001 in Gaborone, the capital of Botswana, to implement an integration agenda through the development of the Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan that has been supported by GIZ since 2000.
Regional integration is nothing else but solving cross-border problems in a cross-border collaborative effort. In fact, regional integration is a systems delivery. And that system consists of the Secretariat, its member states, and a number of affiliated institutions which have specialized tasks. The key one of those that we've been working with is the SADC Tribunal. The SADC Secretariat has become quite an effective institution. It functions like a good organization. It has plans, it has budgets, it has controls, but the target is implementation. And it's for this purpose that the Secretariat is developing a whole lot of outreach mechanisms and structures within the member states so that regional integration can be driven and advanced within the member states to the benefit of the whole community.
Regional economic integration has numerous positive effects. The SADC region in general becomes more attractive for business, and trade between member states is facilitated.
Through an integrated approach in infrastructure development, for example, goods can be transported faster and cost-effectively throughout the region. The elimination of tariffs reduces the cost of products and therefore creates positive effects for consumers and businesses, as does the free convertibility of exchange rates or the harmonization of national tax policies. GIZ promotes regional economic integration with a step-by-step approach, working jointly with the Directorate for Trade, Industry, Finance and Investment of the SADC Secretariat and with the member states. GIZ supported the agreement on shared convergence criteria. Here, the SADC states set limits for selected parameters like inflation rate and public debt, and by obeying these convergence regulations, they set the foundation for sustainable economic growth, and GIZ, together with SADC, launched a regional public-private partnership network that pools technical expertise and knowledge to boost public-private infrastructure projects within the region.
The development of regional water infrastructure, water governance and water management are the key strategic areas in the context of integrated water resources management in the SADC region.
The focus of German development cooperation in the SADC water sector is on the establishment and strengthening of international river basin organizations, on the development of basin-wide management plans for these organizations, on capacity development of these institutions, and also on information and knowledge management, including awareness raising. At the level of local municipalities and water utilities, Germany has recently ventured into the implementation of development partnerships with the private sector, namely with SAB Miller on safeguarding the water supply chains and also protecting water quality, and with Sasol New Energy on water demand management and water conservation. Germany has been entrusted by SADC to coordinate the support provided by international cooperating partners to achieve common goals in water management. To advance coordinated water management in the SADC region even further, Germany has also teamed up with the Australian and British governments.
SADC also sought the support of the German government in order to do justice to the competing interests of maintaining the forests with its climate-protecting function of allowing inhabitants to make a living from the Miombo woodland and at the same time protecting its wildlife.
Pilot projects have been initiated in Botswana, Namibia, Malawi and also Mozambique, which later was extended to include also the Limpopo National Park. The Limpopo National Park created about 150 new jobs, and at the beginning of 2011, small-scale farmers that live in the buffer zone of the park cultivated for the first time staple food such as maize, beans, vegetables, and were assisted with new irrigation systems. GIZ works very closely with the SADC Secretariat to develop a common approach towards RED. RED means reducing emissions from deforestation and degradation. RED is a global mechanism that provides a financial incentive to reduce forest losses and at the same time promote conservation and sustainable forest management. And this brings social and economic benefits. So SADC countries are encouraged to halt deforestation and at the same time receive a payment for reducing emissions. Since 2009, GIZ has supported SADC member states and the SADC Secretariat to develop joint positions on climate change so that they can speak with one voice on the global climate summits.
The SADC member states have also prioritized the agenda for peace, stability and security to form the basis of sustainable social, economic and democratic development.
SADC has understood that and created an organ specifically working for peace and security when it comes to the mediation of conflicts and the prevention of conflicts even more.
The relationship between SADC and GIZ for the last 5 years has brought the major changes in our region in the area of peace and security. We have the electoral management system, which is monitoring and observation of elections.
The SADC Council of NGOs collaborates with GIZ in supporting the initiatives of civil society in the region to engage in peace-building processes, in particular in areas such as hotspots tracking.
On behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Foreign Affairs, a program to train police men and women is implemented. Special emphasis is put on the training of women leadership in police.
Germany continues to be one of the principal supporters of socio-economic and political development within the SADC region.
The major achievement in this region is peace and political stability. How we managed to move from an era of confrontation to an era of peace, political stability, reconciliation, mutual respect among human beings, replicated on the ground with jobs and improvement in the quality of life of people. I hope that the SADC region will be a peaceful region, respect of human rights and strengthening democracy. Second, that we are self-sufficient in terms of food. 3, that we have the right skills for research, but also to promote our social and economic development. 4, that we have the right infrastructure in place in terms of roads, railways, telecom, water management to facilitate the connectivity among member states, within member states and beyond, so that SADC can play its role in promoting the integration of Africa.